On a prisoner transport plane, a highly dangerous man with an unknown identity was brought aboard. Unlike the other inmates, his entire head was covered, and his body was bound with layer upon layer of chains. Because he was considered extremely dangerous, the guards strapped him down alone at the very back of the cabin. After takeoff, the other prisoners began plotting their escape, but this man simply tilted his head slightly. A tooth fitted with a thin metal wire dropped into his mouth. He used it to pick every lock on his restraints. Just then, the plane exploded. One of the engines burst into flames. The pilots attempted an emergency landing. Several prisoners were sucked out of the cabin by the rushing air. The rest scrambled frantically to grab the guard's keys. "Help me." The man finally broke free of all his restraints. A guard spotted him and charged, but his movements were impossibly fast. No one could stop him. The plane was still hundreds of meters in the air. The pilots had no choice but to force a landing. It crashed in a remote Alaskan snow valley. After the wreckage hit the ground, the surviving prisoners immediately attacked the surviving officers. Amid the chaos, the mysterious man calmly walked out through the thick smoke. The sheriff of a nearby town received a report of heavy smoke in the area. To investigate, Frank and his deputy took a helicopter to the scene. When they arrived at the crash site, they found several dead officers and empty handcuffs scattered everywhere. But to their surprise, one officer was still alive.